Hey everyone, Eugene here. Hope you guys are all well. I'm back. I have a hauls video for you today. I'm really excited to show you guys all the things that I've picked up all since my hauls video. I know it's been a while since I've made any kind of videos. Life's just been really busy and I got a lot of things going on. So even though I haven't been making videos, I'm still really passionate about all my perfumes and my journey and smelling new things and acquiring new things. So I am excited to show you guys a lot of the things that I got today. But firstly, I want to show you guys my scent of the day, and this is part of my hauls. Today is Mother's Day, Sunday, so spent a beautiful day with the wife. Went to go see my mom, and Zoologist Bat won the 2016 Indie Perfume of the Year. That was presented to them last night, so this is what I wore today in honor of Bat, a perfume that I absolutely, I can't get enough of. This is very earthy and musky, woody, and everything you'd expect to find inside of a bat cave. You know, bat food. There's a note of banana in here, some fur, a little bit of dampiness. You know, something you'd expect to smell inside of a bat cave. You know, congratulations to Victor Wong, the creative director of Zoologist. Ellen Covey, the perfumer for Bat, who's actually studied bats, which actually makes this so much more interesting as she has a deep background in, I don't know what you would call that, bat lives, whatever, I don't know. So this was my scent of the day and something part of my hauls. I'm just going to present these kind of in the order I got them. There's no other way I could possibly do it. Next up was, this is from Amouage Epic Man. Magnetic cap. I don't know if you guys seen the video that my wife made of, she kind of did a video of my hauls that she's picked up in New York City for me and did first impressions on some of these. Pretty hilarious coming from her and her friend who aren't really into perfume, but this is, Epic's really woody, it's very masculine, very spicy. It's about tobacco and leather. About this reformulated, I do find some differences. I don't think it's as well, the quality is not as well as the vintage, but I find the performance of this is much stronger. I did prefer the quality of the vintage as I found it more soapy, more sharp, and just, it was actually like the difference of watching a movie in 1080p to something in 720. That was the difference that I can describe to you. This is a good reformulation, just not as well done as the vintage. I know some people are defending Amouage, saying they haven't really reformulated. I've smelled both, and there's clearly a difference to me. So, you know, say what you want. I know there's definitely been some reformulations. This is Jubilation. Jubilation's all about berries, woods, oud, very sweet. I've actually picked up quite a bit of appreciation for this, more so since I've gotten it. It's not very loud as a lot of the other Amouages, but I actually prefer that. I'm kind of getting tired of the strength of a lot of these Amouages. They are very strong and they last all day, and they'll leave a huge scent cloud in the trail. And I just kind of over that kind of, you know, that style of perfumer. As much as I can appreciate them, I'm just looking for things a lot more subtler. I'm getting older and my nose is getting fatigued a lot faster now, so, you know, it is what it is. Here we have from Christian Dior Privy. This is Queer Canage. This is the type of perfumery I'm loving these days, is floral leathers. It's a little bit stanky, not overwhelmingly, but there is a little bit of stank in Queer Canage. Opens up with this mentholated orange blossom. We have some other florals in here, rose and jasmine. You're not going to pick up rose per se, but you know, it is there in the background. It's like a supporting note, a very soft, let's say like a purse-like leather in Queer Canage. Just beautiful. I really enjoy this, and something that's going to last on me all day long. You know, I can smell it. Perfect for spring, perfect for fall, maybe for winter, not so much for summer. Queer Canage. Next up, I have A Palm, A Piece of Me by Francis Kurt John. I actually did an unboxing of this. You guys can find on my channel. A Palm's all about orange blossom, perfect for the spring weather. Orange blossom, amber, cedarwood. Very simple, but doesn't really develop much. Doesn't go through a whole challenging process or anything, but just really beautiful on skin and the smell. Orange blossom, a little bit of honey in there, so it is sweet. Very loud in ambers, and perfect really for spring weather. I love A Palm. I love wearing it. I love smelling it on myself. Here's another one, perfect for spring, and actually one of my absolute favorites for springtime. This is from Frederic Malle, Lys Mediterranee. This is all about lilies, spicy ginger lilies, and it's supposed to just remind you of walking through the Mediterranean, you know, down the shore and smelling the ginger lilies growing out from the side of the river or the sea or whatever it is. A little bit of musk in here, some orange blossom and vanilla. Lasts all day. Just, you know, just really, really lovely. Kind of, if you like Carnal Flower, I can see why you, I don't see why you wouldn't enjoy Lys. I actually prefer this to Carnal, as much as I really do enjoy Carnal Flower. I enjoy wearing this one just a tad more. I don't know why. They're both beautiful scents, but that's just the way I feel. This is from Serge Lutens. This is recently, I don't want to say discontinued, but it's made, I guess they're not exporting it anymore. This is Tuberose Criminal. This is another tuberose floral, white floral. Actually, this is like a bombastic floral. The first time I smelt this, I really struggled with it, as I found the opening just completely outrageous and just, it was shockingly, I don't know if it was bad or good, but you know, I wanted to convince myself I didn't like it, but the more I wore it the first time, I just couldn't stop going back to it and thinking, like, I was just kind of confused, like, do I like this or do I not? But the opening, it just really smells like warm, sweet, industrial plastic to me. And, you know, once, it was overly sweet, and once you can get past that, you know, the tuberose really started to come out. So I did enjoy it, and when I found out it was being just a non-export, I really raced to pick it up, and it was like the second last bottle they had in Sephora, and they really just pulled them off of the shelves. So, you know, a few more Serge Lutens here. This is probably one of my favorite from Serge Lutens. This is another white floral. This is tuberose. Sorry, this is Fleur d'Oranger. Just a little bit more exotic to me than Tuberose Criminal, and this is, they're both kind of feminine to me. I find a lot of these feminine, which is okay with me, as I don't mind wearing feminine smelling fragrances, but this is, you know, orange blossom, a little bit of skank in here, you know, like a little bit of underarm stank, some clove. I don't know what else would be in here. It's been a while since I've worn it, but you know, lasts all day like a lot of these Lutens, and just really beautiful. This is, I don't know, I find them all so strikingly pretty. This is Santal Majuscule. This is all about Coco Sandalwood. Really soft sandalwood, kind of creamy. I do get a coconut note in that sandalwood, as I find a lot of sandalwood comes off creamy to me. The cocoa, it almost seems like it's got a little bit of rose in there too, and a little bit of coffee, a coffee vibe. I'm not going to say it's absolutely, it is coffee, but it can come off like coffee. So very soft, almost reminds me of this one here, Jus de Peau. That's kind of the vibe it has. So Jus de Peau is all about breakfast, you know, syrupy, like sweet bread or waffles. I can't picture myself wearing this too much, as it was a little bit too sweet for me, and I'm not really into gourmands, and that's what this is. This is kind of a gourmand, but Here we have another Luton's. This is the Tour Noir, one that I actually really like. This is the Tour Noir is about like stanky jasmine, coconut, some more clove. I'm gonna put some on of this. Never actually even sprayed it. These tops all come off. You gotta be careful they don't come loose. Oh, just beautiful. Again, very feminine. I find this. You can probably see the pink colors there. Got like a pink tinge. You know, all of these have really beautiful juice colors. I don't know if you can see them in the light. That's like, kind of represents like, because it has cocoa, I just vision cacao because that's the color it has. Here we have like, almost like an orangey orange blossom. Just beautiful colors. I absolutely love them in the light here. Okay, next up we have Tom Ford's Sahara Noir. First time I smelled this, it really did nothing for me. And it was really weird. It took like 2 hours for this to develop on me. And once it did, I was like, wow, I was blown away. I really love Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. His Amber Absolute did absolutely nothing for me. I don't know why. I've heard so many good things about it, but once I put it on, it was just like, you know, it didn't work on my skin. I'm not saying it's bad fragrance, but I would take Sahara Noir over both of those, Amber Absolute and Tobacco Oud. Tobacco Oud, I absolutely do love it. It's a brilliant fragrance. And this is kind of like in the same family as those two. Very ambery, very sandy, very gritty, very woody. There's some rose and jasmine in here. You're not going to really pick them up. There's some spicy notes. I think I pick up some cinnamon. I love this. Lasts all day. Wore this to work once, and I was there for about 12 or 13 hours when this young guy comes by. He's like, dude, how much cologne did you put on? We can smell you from like, you know, 40 feet away. I was like, really? Wow, it's quite impressive. I didn't realize it was so loud, but yeah, Sahara Noir. Picked that up at the beginning of this year. Here I have 2 towers that I did unboxings of. This is Lone Star Memories, which is on me kind of feminine and it goes through so many twists and turns. Opens up kind of has this petrol note. Almost smells like gasoline or something. And it doesn't have, it's supposed to be all about leather, but you know what? I don't really pick up that much leather. It's maybe leather's done with florals. I can pick up a lot of jasmine in here and maybe some iris, orris root. But it definitely has that Towerade going on in the base. And you know what? This is another of my Tower bottles that leak. A lot of them do leak, and I don't know why that is, but I got juice like running all the way down my fingers here. It's kind of disappointing, I gotta say. Incense Rose leaking. You can see that how much it's leaking. This is insane. Incense Rose is one of the most beautiful rose-based perfumes I've ever smelled. Goes through another one that goes through so many transitions and turns. Very complex. Opens up very green, very syrupy. Oh, I just got something in my eye. And then it just kind of transforms into this really full-bloomed rose, red rose. And by the time it's dry, you have this really dry rose with myrrh. And it kind of smells like, to me, like somebody's stored away a rose and just kind of flattened it and dried it and put it away in a photo album. So you start off with that green rose, and then you transition to a red full-bloomed rose, and then the dry rose. So kind of like the lifespan of a rose, or the life cycle of a rose, more like it. But Incense Rose, wonderful. Even though, you know, it has a leaky bottle, there's still just wonderful perfumes. I'm gonna have to talk to Andy about this and see what we can do about fixing this. Here we have Chypre Palatine. This is just a stunning perfume. Absolutely wonderful. Chypre Palatine is another one that goes through so many twists and turns. Opens up, I think it's got some aldehydes in here, and it is very green. I get a lot of green leathery notes. It's kind of a hybrid chypre, as I find the base very much an oriental, very ambery, and kind of like burnt, dry vanilla going on in that base, but at the whole time I can pick up greenness going on, green leathers. I absolutely love this chypre palette down. Here I have chypre's older brother or sister, Invasion Barbar. Beautifully done, but I don't love this as much as I love chypre palette. It is nice, it smells great. With this, it's just a little bit, you know, it's kind of boring for me as nice as it does smell. Barbershop fragrance is all about lavender and vanilla. There is some spice notes in here, and when they do flare up on your skin, there's nothing better if you like spicy. I just find they don't pop on my skin as much as I would like for them. So, I don't know, maybe it's a reformulated bottle or whatever. Here we have, from Exidolo, this is 33. This is all about rose and oud. I haven't worn this too much, to be honest. But if I can compare this to anything, it would be Montal's Black Oud. It's supposed to be a oud that's been aged for 33 years, or apparently from China. I don't know how much truth there is to that, or if it's just story, but it's very sharp, and I don't know. You can pick up a lot of rose and oud. Oh, almost smells like it's got some kind of industrial thing going on here. Very similar to Black Oud. It's supposed to be a little bit more natural than Black Oud's synthetic mess, but I don't know, try for yourself. Here is Lancome's exclusive Cuir de Lancôme in this hideous bottle. You can see the tag is coming off. These are probably the worst bottles I've ever come across in my perfume journey. This cap is just, I don't know. It's just pretty crappy. Anyway, but the fragrance inside is great, and that's all that matters. This is leather, spices, and amber. This is what it's all about. The spices in here are amazing. I gotta pick up a lot of saffron, and this to me smells kind of a cross between, let's say, Fahrenheit and Cuir de Russie by Chanel. So, the dry down's kind of an ambery mess. You know, it doesn't really dry down anything specific, just kind of like a mishmash of ambers and maybe some woods or something. I don't know. But the opening is great. I absolutely love it. And if you spray too much of this on, it does get kind of cloying. So just kind of be careful with that. Here I have, this is the one designer, I believe, from my haul. This is from Bulgari. This is Bulgari Block, the hockey puck, or the rubber tire, whatever you want to call it. This is all about smoky leather, vanilla, patchouli. Kind of weak on my skin, kind of disappointing. I don't really wear it that much just because of that reason. Does last a long time, doesn't project, doesn't leave much of a sillage, but it smells really great. If you like Shalimar, that's probably the inspiration for this. Bulgari Block, the rubber tire. Another leather one, this is Rien. Reformulated bottle, you can see with the metallic silver cap. This is all about synthetic leather. I kind of struggle with this. This is very strong, and the one time I did wear it, it didn't do so well for me. I don't know what it was. I did try the vintage, and I really liked that, so I thought, you know, I didn't know for sure if this was going to be reformulated or not, but when I did get it, it's like, I've only worn it the one time, and it just didn't do too good, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Just try it again, I suppose. And this is the last one in my haul. This is from Comme des Garçons. This is Incensed Avignon. I really do love this. This is probably the best, for me anyway, my favorite incense-based perfume. And one of the most, for real-life incense fragrances. Very smoky. I get a lot of vanilla in the dry down, almost, and this is like putting you right into a, you know, a Catholic mass or a church or cathedral. Oh wow, so resinous and beautiful. Just actually a piece of art. This for me is 5 out of 5 stars. Love it. Comme des Garçons, Incensed Avignon. Bravo. Comme des Garçons. Guys, this has been my haul. I have actually, if you stick around, I do have a bunch of things I picked up for Guerlain. I'm not going to include them in this video because it'd probably go over. So I'm going to make a separate video just for my Guerlain hauls, and hopefully you'll catch that one. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you again. Bye.